so far?
I think we're still missing 7. Is that right? We're missing 7?
So 9 people have arrived so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 people have arrived so far. And we got to meet them. They are just getting settled in their rooms. And then we meet for our welcome dinner in a couple of hours. So the girls are just waiting. We're just chilling, letting everybody kind of find their footing now that they're here. Before all the fun begins.
So all the signs, you will see all the signs that you will see.
Is that hot sauce?
Which one? This one?
Bread?
This one? Oh, it's cinnamon. Yeah, it's right beside the toast. It's like a cinnamon spread. It's quite good.
And I was like, abort. I'll have to get off as well.
Editing this here, so this was the moment that I somehow lost this bad boy. I had just got this thing less than 2 weeks before, and we got on the horseback. Well, we did. We got on the horseback. And somehow amongst getting on the horse, I did something, and this left my hand. Did I realize that? No. So we will get to that later on in the vlog. I love being by the
You guys love each other.
It was as we were sitting oh so relaxed in the hot springs, and Alexa looks at me and she goes, "Did you decide to take your Oura ring off for the sauna or for the steam room?" And I looked down at my hand and I was like, no, I didn't. And then I'm like thinking. I to this day do not remember taking off this darn thing. I do not remember taking it off. I'm convinced that it somehow slipped off my hand, or I very subconsciously took the ring off to put sunscreen on, maybe put it in my bag, and maybe it didn't make it in my bag. Nonetheless, at this point, I've lost the ring. I don't know where it is. I don't know when I've lost it, but Nadia remembers that I had it on at breakfast. So I'm like, lovely. Well, we can't let this ruin the trip, so I just have to let it be. I just have to let it go. And that I tried to do. It was difficult, but I did it. And onward we go.
Add another one into your guys' row. Yeah. That should work. Exhale as you twist it back. If you'd like to bend that back knee, maybe we catch the foot, or we just keep the energy of using that hamstring. When we're ready, left leg reaches up. Big breath in. Exhale, knee to chest. Step it between the thumbs. Rotate that back. Exhale, tips you. Side angle, elbow lands onto knee, or onto the inside of the foot. Block, floor, or back. Taking one full round of breath. Exhale, slow release. Good. Keeping that chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautifully done. Gazing at the top of the mat. Tiptoe hop or step. Halfway lift. Exhale, you melt. Reverse that swan dive.
I'll go to sour.
Do it. Really good.
Is that better for you?
No, I know. then bend the knees back and find that hover tabletop. Moving through a spinal loop, doing that again. Shifting the bum back to the back. Forward, push back from shoulders, release that, twist it down. Beautiful. Plug. Engaging those legs here. Inhale, we love you guys.
This is beautiful. I'm amazed.
Y'all don't need me for the workshop. What the heck?
I do.
You could teach me. So then we get this text from our trip daddy, our guide, Lawrence, and it's a photo of my ring in his hand, and he's waiting there for you with the ring. I was in utter shock because I was convinced that it was gone in the jungle somewhere and that I was not going to be seeing it again. I made peace with that. For whatever reason, anybody that I told on the trip, or like my honey, or like a few people on socials, that because I posted about it, and everybody for whatever reason was like, I knew you were going to find it. And I was like, I did not have that energy, so thank you. And back she is. And so we go and we get it. And amongst the excitement, I did not film any of this, but we get there, we get the ring, and then we get this text from Lawrence who says that he can hear us cheering because I was so happy. And I literally contemplated getting this thing for like 2 years. So to have lost it 2 weeks into getting it, and in Costa Rica, it in the jungle, was just like, so she is back. And onward we go. So on this day, we had a very packed filled day, heading out to a national park. This was about 2 hours away, so we had a little pit stop where we grabbed some snacks, had a little washroom break. They had very delicious coffee and fruit and such yummy juice, like such yummy juice. And then back on the bus, we went to get to the national park onto a boat so we can see all the animals.
Yeah. Look at that, look at that.
I am. Oh my god.
Who's the alpha?
I got that. I got a video of crocodiles fighting, monkeys hanging off trees.
Yeah, he goes like, I'm out.
I'm out.
You win.
Oh, I do see him.
I got him on the move.
That is crazy, the rocking.
So this was a pretty packed filled day. We didn't get back into the lodge until I think it was about 6:30 by the time we got back. The bus, like I mentioned earlier, was approximately 2 hours away to get to the national park from the lodge, which was why we had the little like stop there and back. So on the way there, we stopped and we got the refreshments, just like coffee, juices. There was some yummy fruit. Really, really great spot to stop. They had yummy stuff. And then on the way back, we stopped back for lunch, which was like a later lunch. It was really delicious as well. And then we went to a larger gift shop than the one that was located in the place we stopped for lunch, because they had a gift shop as well. But the gift shop that he took us to on the way had an ice cream shop. So we all got some yummy milkshakes and smoothies. And we spent so much time in the gift shop. So that was super fun. So by the time we got back, we all just kind of dispersed and got some dinner before we all got back together to have a full moon meditation and little gathering led by Victoria. So that was super beautiful. We did not capture that. I wanted to kind of keep it a nice safe circle. And it was such a beautiful night. The moon had this like halo around it. It was so beautiful. And then we rested up for the next day.
When I got to my room, I was walking around with like piss pants. I'm like, this is
That's what I was telling you.
This was our last full day together, so we just soaked it up. We did a 2-hour inversion workshop, which just filled my cup.
We want to get all of our blood flowing. Next set. Next is going to take us through.
Us in line with the doors as we can so that we don't dump into the back. And that way we can really activate.
Pretty. Oh my god. That was so beautiful. Yeah. Oh my god. Look at you. Oh my god. That was such a long wow. It's really good.
Do you hear the cicadas? It's insane. And then we had some break time, and then we collectively came back together for a sort of intention setting circle where we kind of sent everybody off with, you know, good vibes and intentions and some kind of like action setting situations to, you know, maintain the good energy and the vibes that we created over the 5 days.
It's gorgeous.
We can do way better than that. That was weak as fuck. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo!
We closed off the night in our retreat with a beautiful farewell dinner that was a grill out watching the sunset. And we were just oh so present that we didn't capture any part of that dinner, but we just soaked up everybody's presence, and we were all back off to our homes the next morning. This was such an incredibly magical experience, and I'm so honored to be able to have shared it with these women and now with you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.